Hello, everyone. My name is Bobby Pham. I am the founder and CEO of Boba Digital. And in this video, I'm going to give an overview of how to interpret Ahrefs, which is a popular SEO tool, kind of an advanced tool for advanced SEO tool, but how to interpret the metrics that Ahrefs gives for a given domain and URL here. Okay, so this is homelendingpal.com, a client of ours here. All right, an on and off client here. We've been helping them on and off here for the past couple of years here, and we actually started with them when they were completely brand new and no content. And as you can see, this is where they are at now here. And you can see here actually, if you are aware of been in the SEO space here, there's been a lot of updates released this year here. So most sites here are actually getting penalized actually. And truthfully, not to get too off topic here, Google, I think, is really having a tough time really writing a coherent algorithm because there are sites that probably should be ranking and getting traffic, and there's sites that are probably should not be ranking and getting traffic. I mean, you're having sites going from hundreds of thousands of visitors to 100 visitors, and then vice versa here, right? So yeah. Anyways, the point being here is the good thing here is that this client of ours here is actually benefiting from the updates. So that's a really great sign. That's a sign that what you're doing is working here. All right. And we at Boba Digital really pride ourselves in doing quality work. And we are quality when it comes to content writing, quality in writing our articles here, quality when we build links, just all around quality here because we want to ensure that our clients benefit from the updates. And I think for all the updates this year, we've actually benefited from it, except the most recent ones. Some of our clients had a little bit of a decline here, but we're still net positive. Anyways, not to get too off topic here. All right, so the important metrics really to look at here at Ahrefs here when you're looking at this is one, the domain rating here. And so the domain rating gives a score of the overall authority of your website here, right? You can probably picture, I would evaluate this tool as like an authority score here, right? So this score is measured from 0 to 100, with 0 being the least authoritative or no authority, to 100 being the most authoritative right here, right? So, to be honest, this tool isn't 100% accurate, and you should definitely not base an entire SEO strength just on this tool alone. Like, for example, here, just because you have a really high authority site doesn't necessarily mean that your SEO is good or that you're ranked for a lot of keywords, right? There's a lot of spammers that artificially try to inflate this tool because they know that a lot of people are evaluating, a site based on this metric here. So this is one of many metrics you should assess, right? So, but to just for the 80/20, just to get a quick assessment here, this does a pretty good job of measuring the domain rating or authority here. Moz is another popular SEO tool, and they call it domain authority. Ahrefs calls it DR, domain rating, but they're the same thing, right? So again, generally, I would say that once you're in the 30 to 40 range, you're a pretty solid authority. 50 to 70, you're a really strong authority, and then 70 plus, like, yeah, you're amazing here, right? And I would say once you get in the 50 plus, it's actually kind of hard to inflate that. So if you're in the 50 plus, like, you're doing a good job, yeah, right? And how it calculates this metric here is it actually measures the domain rating of all the backlinks that are pointing to you, right? So these are all the links that are pointing to this client site here. And it essentially assesses all the domain ratings of the backlinks here. And then that's how it assesses the domain rating that it gives to you. So pretty much we've been able to get a lot of high authority backlinks for them. And that's why they have, a stronger domain rating here. And this takes a while to build here, right? Now, there are people that kind of spam. You can game it and you can build domain rating quickly. But yeah, I mean, if you're just doing SEO at a steady rate, like you're not doing going ham in SEO, I mean, it takes probably a couple of years to really build this here. URL rating, so that is the authority of the specific URL specifically, so the homepage. Domain rating is your rating for the whole domain, all the URLs combined. The URL rating is just the authority for only that URL specifically, right? Okay. Um, Backlinks here are the number of backlinks pointing to your site. So in this case here, we have about how much? It's not really all right. So 1,700 backlinks here, right? And our all-time high was 15,000. And it looks like we recently, in the last 30 days, got plus 300 backlinks here, right? So now it could be that it probably did some type of PR campaign or some marketing campaign that was able to get that many backlinks here. We don't build that many backlinks per month here. Well, we do have a new service offering which we're testing that can get that many, but on average, our client campaigns get an average of 4 to 15 backlinks per month, depending on the budget here. But anyways, point being, is this the number of backlinks pointing to your site? Not the number of domains, right? So a single domain might have 5 backlinks pointing to the site here. So again, this measures specifically backlinks, right? Regardless of which domain it comes from. So for here, an example here, I'm trying to see. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find a quick example of one link per domain. Okay, all backlinks or groups similar. All backlinks here. Okay, so anyways, just to know that that metric here is the number of backlinks pointing to your site. And again, there's no magical number as how many backlinks you should have. Obviously, you probably want to have at least a couple hundred here, but you can get rankings with a couple hundred or, many, many thousands here, right? It really depends on the competition. If your competition has, 1,000 backlinks, well, then we look great. If your competition has 20,000 backlinks, oh, then we got some work to do here, right? Now, in this case here, since we are getting a lot of traffic here and ranking for a lot of keywords here, it looks like we have a good number of backlinks here. Now, referring domains is essentially the same metric, except how many domains are linking to your site, right? So one domain might have many backlinks, and then another domain might just have one backlink. So how many different domains are linking to your site? And really, this is a really great metric. Essentially, the more domains pointing to your site, the better here. So again, the magical number, it depends on your competition here. Recently, we had plus 143 domains here. How you could interpret this is we have about 1,800 backlinks, 600 domains. So on average, about 3 links per domain. All right. But again, don't look too into it. The point is, the more domains, the better. So that's a good metric. So the solid metrics to pay attention to are your DR and your RD, referring domains. The number of keywords you rank for. So this tells Google. So right now we're ranking for 9,800 keywords here. And in the top three, we have 238 keywords in the top three. And recently, in the last 30 days, we've ranked for 420 more keywords and 26 more in the top three. So again, this is really great science here. This is a really strong metric too. Both of these metrics here, right? This is estimating how much organic traffic we're getting from these keywords here. So from all these keywords here, we're getting about 5,700 visitors per month. And just recently, I was plus 400 visitors here, right? The value here is the estimated value here based on, I don't pay attention too much. This is not really important. And then I wouldn't pay attention to paid search here as well. But let's look at the keywords here, right? So we want to look at, this is telling us what keywords we rank for and how many different keywords. So we can see here, we're ranking for 9,580 keywords here. And these are all the different keywords that we're ranking for here, right? Let's zoom in a little bit, make it bigger. Okay. And then what was it? The traffic here. So again, this is letting us know which pages and keywords we're getting traffic for. So it looks like here, this page here, here's a list of home loans if you have a 500 credit score, mortgage lenders that accept 500 credit score. This is where we're getting the most traffic from right now. Okay. So, anyways, to recap, this is how you interpret these metrics here. So, if you want to do some quick research and you want to just look at these metrics here, I would pay attention to your domain rating, the number of referring domains, and the amount of traffic and keywords that you rank for, right? And then there, I would make an assessment about what your overall SEO health here, right? Based on these metrics here, I would say that the SEO, I'm a little biased. This is our client as well, but our SEO is pretty strong here. And you can see here this plus green here. So in some cases you might see negative, like recently you lost rankings for Like if it was minus 420, that means you're losing keyword rankings, you're losing traffic here, and that's not a good sign. That means like your SEO is declining here. But there is a lot of fluctuation all the time here, so don't like panic too much here. If there's a lot of updates being released, there's a good chance you're going to have a negative here. So you want to wait till the update finishes and then assess after a couple of weeks or maybe even a couple of months here. But anyways, so this is a video to on how to interpret Ahrefs' backlink metrics or metrics here, SEO metrics, I guess you could say. My name is Bobby Pham, the founder and CEO of Boba Digital. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks again.